Hello everybody, I'm Japri and welcome to another Rust video. So in this video I wanted to show you guys some great ideas and prototypes posted on the forums by Stym. I want to first of all clarify the fact that none of this is official models or plans, and Stym is not on the Facepunch team, meaning he's not an official developer of Rust. And all these things are more than a month old, but I figured I'd make a video showcasing it because I think there still might be a lot of players that has not seen these already. I will also not be showing all of the models that Stym has made. I will just be showing a few of them that I picked out and that I think are the most important ones that are worth mentioning the most. So let's start off with showing you this image right here. This is an example of some low quality metal armor that would replace the Kevlar armor in the game right now. Because as you all probably know by now, Gary has stated that he wants the game's theme to be a little bit more rustic, homemade and a post-apocalyptic kind of thing, with homemade guns, building armor and everything. And I don't think Kevlar fits with that theme. Here's two examples of what Kevlar really looks like in reality. Kevlar isn't really something that you'd make by melting some metal ores in your homemade furnace, crafting it into low quality metal with your bare hands, and then again with the help of a workbench, craft it into Kevlar armor somehow. So I therefore think that the armor that Stym has made as an example would be a great replacement for Kevlar armor, and I think it would fit much better with the direction the game is going. So to the next thing on the list, which is the compound bow. Gary has said before that he wants attachments and upgrades for the bow. I think this is a great example of what could be done. I of course don't mean that the bow in the game right now should look like this instead. I just mean that this compound bow could be a bow that you craft out of metal, wood and leather or cloth, and is better than the normal bow. It would do more damage, be more accurate and support attachments, which would make it easier to aim with. Stym has also made a model of a crossbow. This would then do a lot more damage than a normal bow and have a better accuracy, but it would also be slower to reload. The next thing I've chosen to show you is the hunting knife. This is something that players would use to faster skin and farm animals. Also, if you take a look at the item editor website, you will see the bone knife on the list of accepted items. This knife will be crafted with bone blade and wood and will either be a melee weapon or it will be functioning as a hunting knife, or maybe both. And another item that has been accepted on the item editor website is the bear trap. This is also something that Stym has made a prototype of. The bear trap would be something that you place on the ground and it would kill or badly damage any animals or players that walk into it. And while I'm talking about the item editor, I'd like to mention that they have now, apart from the bear trap and bone knife, also accepted bear meat, berries, blueberries, burnt chicken and spoiled chicken. So we will in the future see more sorts of food, as well as the possibility of cooking your food for too long, leaving your food unedible. Stym has also made an example of a blowgun. It would be silent, but at the same time have a low range. Maybe it would have the capability of shooting poison darts at your opponent as well, which would cause damage over time. This weapon would then maybe be good to use silently before you run in to gun down your opponents, causing the most amount of damage. Also, think about the storage boxes in the game. If someone gets into your base, they can just easily open up the storage boxes without any trouble at all. But with this safe, you would have to either have the right code to get into it, or you'd have to have explosives to blow it open. Next on the list is the cloth carpets. These will be placed on your foundations and would then silence your footsteps so no raiders can hear where you're going. Or maybe you could place these as your radar base so the owners of the house can't track where you're going. And I also really like the idea of banners and flags. You would probably craft them out of cloth or leather and you would be able to put your own logo on them. It would probably be an image uploaded and linked to your account or just used by the game client locally. The two final things I want to show you guys are the hang glider and the door peek hole. The hang glider would obviously be used for flying. You would have to be on a high place to be able to use it, as it hasn't got any kind of engine. You can only glide downwards with it. And the peek hole would only be accessible from the inside and would allow homeowners to peek out and see what's right outside their door in case someone comes knocking too violently. However, when peeking out of it, you can be shot through it from the outside, so you would have to be cautious when using it. Anyways, that's all for this video. If you would like to see the rest of Stym's prototypes, the link to the original forum thread is in the description. And if you enjoyed the video, then leave a like so I know you enjoyed it. And if you haven't already, I suggest you subscribe to stay updated with the latest Rust news. And I will see you guys in the next Rust video.